Yes, 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 yes. We are live. We are live. My name is Big Ben. Today we are going to talk about, can Bitcoin go down again? We're also going to talk about the stock market is going up. Will it continue to go up? And more. Welcome to my live stream. If you don't know who I am, my name is Big Ben. I am a professional trader. I trade Monday through Friday. I actually trade the financial markets. I'm a day trader. So if you want to learn more about that, hit that subscribe button. Also, swing trade. And basically, I understand how to look at the markets when, you know, I only look at the chart. So I don't look at any news. I only look at technical analysis, and that's it. So if you want to learn more about that, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also hit those like buttons, guys. If you're watching that replay, you can actually hit the settings, hit 1.5 or 2 to speed up the replay, turn a half an hour video into a 15-minute video. So let's get this party started. Of course, during this live stream, I'm not giving anyone financial advice. This is entertainment only. Shout out to everybody that's here. Right now, Bitcoin is dropping. So we are going to analyze that. And we're going to definitely go over some more questions and look over the stock market and basically talk about what's going on in this world right now. The world is kind of, on pause, and, a lot of people are having, trouble. So we're going to talk about that, guys. All right. So let's go and let's see if this live stream is on point. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Guys, can you give me a mic check? Can you give me a mic check? Testing, 1, 2, 3. In the meantime, let's look at what do I see on the chart. Okay, so basically on the daily chart, what I see is a possible resistance right here. Let me see here. So last time we talked, okay, we talked about how we could get a bounce, okay, and we can go all the way to this right here, okay, and this could be some type of resistance. We talked about that, okay. I don't know if you guys remember. We talked about this, how this support area, this is basically textbook technical analysis, okay. Remember, this support area was holding us up, holding Bitcoin up, okay. We broke this support area. Now support turns into what, guys? Resistance. It's that simple. So we talked about this on my last live stream, how it was a possibility that this area could be what? Resistance, okay? We hit it once, we hit it twice, okay? And you see sellers are coming in. Overall, the way I see things, I see lower prices. I'm not too sure, guys. Can you tell me when the halving is going to be? Let me see if I can type this in. Guys, give me the date on the halving. Give me the date on the halving. Let's see if I can type it in. Let me see, guys. Let me see the date on this. It's May 20. So 45 days left. Okay, halving is 45 days. So basically, a couple of things can happen. Okay, so since we have 45 days left, we can, because the way I'm looking at this is they hit the 38 level, right? And like I said, I'd be shocked if they guys won't go all the way back down to that level again. And most likely, if they go back to that level, they're gonna break this right here. So a couple of things can happen before the halving, right? We can break this low, this 3,000 low, okay? Maybe hitting the 2,000, and then maybe the same month of the halving, we're gonna probably have some type of rally. That's a possibility, okay? And then if we do have that rally, okay, we have to see if that rally is not buy the rumor, sell the news type of rally, okay? So we can definitely do something like this, break the low, halving come in, okay? And remember, we have this big trend line right here, okay? So we can find resistance at this trend line right here, somewhere right here, and then continue to go back down. So all this stuff is just a waiting process, and we just gotta wait it out, take it day by day. But like I said before, The bulls, actually the bears, are still in play, and we are still in the bear market. It's just how it works, and you just gotta wait it out. For anybody that's trying to look for any type of bullish move to the upside, you just gotta wait these things out. This is why I tell you guys all the time. Okay, anybody that thinks that they are a long-term investor, I can guarantee you that you are not a long-term investor, because most of you guys don't have patience. Okay, and I understand. I understand. So, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just basically trying to help you guys out and help you understand that there's other ways to make money. While you're waiting for the market to turn bullish, you can be making a lot of money on the side just by swing trading the markets. But right now, this is a possible, in my opinion, all depends on what's going to happen. But we can go all the way back down. If we don't go all the way back down, okay, let's say we do pop up, okay, we still have major resistance up top, okay. So we still got to fight through this area right here. If you notice how this area right here is a tough area, okay. We're talking about around this 10,000 level, very tough area, okay. So let's say we do decide to pop up, okay, we have to fight that area right here, okay. But like I said before, I'll be surprised if they don't at least go back and test this low right here. I wouldn't be surprised. This could just be continuation to go right back down. Okay. Let's look at some more coins. Litecoin real quick. Let me see what you guys talking about on the live stream. What's going on, Randy, Butch? What's going on, bro? Good to see you guys here. It's going to be hopefully a quick live stream. Yeah, Litecoin looks weak. Okay, Litecoin looks definitely weak. It looks like it's trying to continue to go back down. So we'll see. Okay, we will see. But it looks like continuation. Like I said, we'll see though. Because we are at this level right here, which you can call support. You can call this level support, but the way it bounced from this level right here, in my opinion, this looks kind of weak. Okay, it looks kind of weak. So we will see. We will see if they decide to hold this level. Let me see here. Let's look at some more. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, same thing, still looking weak. I don't really see any signs of anything that's trying to, they're trying to hold a level. Let's look at XRP real quick. XRP is trying to hold up, but still same thing. I mean, XRP right here is doing the same thing as Bitcoin. Resistance, support turning to resistance. So right now, sellers is trying to come around this area right here. So you just have to wait and see, this week what these guys want to do. But that's about it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Overall, well, let's look at the financial markets. Let's see here. So the financial markets, honestly, guys, is very interesting because we have a situation, right? We have a situation where the Fed talking about, they are willing to pump up the market, and they willing to put infinity. It doesn't matter. Like they willing to keep on pumping money into the markets no matter what to try to hold this up. Me personally, a couple of things can happen. I mean, a couple of things can happen. Let's talk about the first scenario. The first scenario is, let's say they do decide to pump this bad boy up. Okay, we can basically, right, they can try to pump it up back to the high, right? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. These guys could go up, keep on pumping this market right back to the high, right? But I'm telling you right now, if it goes back to the high, I don't think we're going to go up that much before we get another sell-off. Okay? If that happens, put it like this. If that happens, number one, this would be, you know, the market would be a joke to me because, put it like this, all, you know, what's going on right now in the world, the stock market is based on growth, right? It's based on growth. So you're basically telling me that no matter if the market or the economy is not growing, all you can do is pump money, right? And you can still just make the market go up. So to me, that is a joke because you're trying to manipulate the market, you know, and no matter how many people lose jobs, because the job numbers came out last week, it wasn't good at all. But guess what, right? The market did a quick rally. Now, if they pump this all the way back to the high, and everybody's laid off, everybody's, you know, having problems, this market is a joke. Okay, this is why you really can't trade the news, and you can't trade what you think. You have to trade whatever's in front of you. You have to trade. Okay. Now, what do I think? I think we will most likely continue to go down lower. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at another down move. Okay, I told you right here. This is the first level right here. I think we can hit this level right here. I really do. Is it going to be next week? I don't know. Okay, but the market had to do some type of pullback because it can't go down in a straight line. It just can't. So you will always see the market pull back. Okay, just like you see Bitcoin and XRP and these other coins, they will always pull back, always fake you out, always try to make you think the market is about to rally, and then, you know, they can slam it right back down. So this is a strong possibility that we will continue to go down because this is a big move right here. This is a deep move. So usually moves like this, especially you know, a market like that, like this, that just been going up for, you know, the longest, it is a strong possibility that this is most likely, this is not going to be the end of this. Okay, most likely we're going to continue to go lower, and you know, just got to be prepared for that. So let's see if I see any questions. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Type it in. But overall, that's what I'm looking at when it comes to the markets, guys. The market right now, I mean, it is a joke because these guys are trying to pump up money in it. But they really, you know, you really have to understand, if the market is broken, it's broken. So, you know, it doesn't matter if they try to pump it. Okay. Eventually, this has to crash. Let's go to. I'm going to definitely go to your guys' questions. Let's go to gold real quick. Now, gold is very interesting because we have this almost triple top. I believe gold can actually hit some new highs again, as long as they hold this level right here. You know, but so far this pump looks very, 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 very good. But they have to hold this level. If they sell off again, most likely they probably go lower here. Still some, you know, buying opportunities, but they in my opinion, they need to hold this level. Okay, let's see silver. Now silver is a very interesting one because we had a nice little V bottom, okay, at the $11 mark, okay, and like I said before, $11 in silver was crazy, okay. That was a crazy number. And I said that if it keeps going down, we have the possibility to go hit $8, right? But since these guys did a nice little, almost like a V-shaped recovery, this tells me that most likely they probably want to hold that price. They don't probably want to go lower than $11. So silver can basically continue to go right back up to the highs. Okay, because this was a nice V-shaped recovery. I don't see any type of selling going on right here, so this looks real nice for a decent buy opportunity. But this $11 mark was very, very interesting. Okay, it was at, I mean, it was literally trying to hit the single digits, but it popped up nicely. Oil. Actually, let's go to CL. We have a situation where I told you guys I definitely do expect oils to probably hit the teens. We're probably going to see 18, 19, or even $17 oil. We'll see. Okay, we broke this support level, so we will see. If they want to go in the teens. Oil still, in my opinion, looks weak. In my opinion, oil still looks weak. And even though we have a gap right here, it doesn't mean anything because we don't have to fill the gap right away. Okay, gaps don't have to get filled right away. So this could be a continuation. Imagine seeing $10 oil. That's crazy, right? And it could happen. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why it could happen because what's going on right now. Okay, what's going on right now is, the economy is just is in a poor state, and a lot of people's not gonna have money. So I can definitely see oil actually dropping because a lot of people ain't gonna have money to buy, get gas anyway. Let's see you guys' questions. If you guys have any questions, type it in. Let me see what you guys are talking about. You said Ethereum just broke a trend line. You said Ethereum just broke a trend line. Yeah, this trend line right here. You talking about this trend line right here? What time frame are you talking about, Butch? Are you talking about the daily trend line? Or are you talking about which trend line are you talking about? On the daily time frame? Once the market bottoms, we will be hearing anti-viruses come out. Man, I don't know what these guys are trying to do. But overall, that they're trying to do something. Okay? Because you can tell that this is not all about the virus. You can just tell. This is not all about the virus. There's something else in the background. Okay, of course, I'm quite sure that these guys want to make a digital economy eventually. I don't think it's gonna happen, right away. But eventually, they're gonna go to some type of digital system. So I don't know what these guys, I don't know the whole agenda behind this crap, but all I know is it seems like they trying to wipe out the whole middle class and, make it just rich and poor. Let me see. Please take a look at Russell. Somebody want to look at the Russell? That's V. Shout out to V. That's one of my students. Russell 2000. Russell 2000. What is that? RY, right? Is it RY? What is it? Man, what's the Russell's? So RY or R? It's not RM. What's that Russell? Come on, man. Give me the Russell 2000. All right, so the Russell 2000, we have. Let me look at the daily chart. Sheesh, this chart is ugly. All right, so the daily chart on the Russell was very ugly, but this chart right here, out of all these charts, this was more predictable when it comes to crashes. But yeah, we had a nice little pop right here. Most likely, it's going to continue to go. It definitely could continue to go down. All right. We could pop up some more. So if you notice Russell right here, look at this real quick. You see how we have the support right here. So we could try to come back to support. Okay, we could pop up one more time, try to go back to support. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if these do try to pop it up one more time with the markets. Okay, a lot of stuff going on. But another interesting thing is we do have, the elections coming, this year. So very interesting because I'm trying to figure out if these dudes want to, finish everything, whatever they're trying to do by the elections, or if they want to continue to, lock down stuff, and we have to basically, vote online. But we'll see. Let me see if I see any more questions. What's going on, Leonard? Good to see you here. I'm reading these questions, guys. Just give me a second. Why do you think pharmaceutical companies, you said related industries would be dropping? You said the pharmaceutical industries are dropping too, as well. I'm not too sure why they are dropping. I'm not too sure. Okay. That's a good question. Oxy? I don't know. What is Oxy? You said you bought it at 13? I mean, I guess my question would be, what made you buy this at 13? I guess that's my question. Instead of me telling you what I think about it, what made you buy it at 13? You said the 4 hour on Ethereum. The 4 hour on Ethereum, yeah, I would definitely check that out. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, Leonard. What's going on, Miss D? Good to see you here. Jason said FT what? What ticker is this? FT A what I? That's what you're talking about? You said you're thinking about buying it in the future? Just let me know, what makes it a good buy? Because I mean, eventually, some of these stocks will bounce. I'm just looking at these charts, and most of these charts are just, in a downtrend. So for me, I don't know. All depends on how you're trying to invest, but I just don't like these downtrends like that. You said dividends, a dividend stock. Okay. Transportation. So I mean, yeah, if it's a dividend stock, basically, you overall you're trying to, you know, you're trying to do something long term. My thing is basically it went to $21 all the way to $4, or actually 3.77. So I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I got to figure out, why it did that, why it went that low. But I can understand you trying to get some dividends. Let me see here. Did you do S&P 500? Yeah, I mean S&P 500. Basically, we have support right here. Okay, we bounce off to that support level. Okay, but the first bounce, especially from a big drop like this, I don't think this is going to be it. I really don't think this is going to be it. All right, I really believe that we have more room. So for the S&P 500, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit this level right here. This is the major level right here. Major level right here. Okay, so we can go all the way back down to the 1800s. So 1800s. Okay, it's not gonna happen overnight, but I'm just saying it's a strong possibility, especially what we're going through. We most likely we probably get another bounce. We could get another bounce up. All right, but we will see. 52-week high was over $60, bro. Transfer of wealth. Stocks will climb to. Leonard, you said stocks will climb to year high. I don't get what you're saying. That I mean, basically, you have to understand. Um, you have to understand how things work. I mean, you can't say stocks will climb back up to the all-time highs. You can't say that, especially in the bear market, because a bear market is all about cleanse, right? It's all about cleaning out the bad companies. Um, a lot of bad companies disappear during a bear market, and even if they don't disappear, they either flatline or never even get to their all-time high. So you really can't say that this is it, because you have to understand that the last. This is why I shake my head. A lot of people that don't understand about the markets, they want to buy right now, and they just saying that, oh, this is a dip. And the reason why they say that, because they got away in 2008. And I was trying to explain to people that 2008 wasn't really a bear market. It was just a blip. It was just a quick pop to the downside and then shoot. A lot of bear markets, they don't work like that. You have to understand. So especially this type of bear market, this is like, first of all, we are in a, what do you call that, a history. Like we made records. Basically, this is the longest bull market in history. So think about it for a second. If this is the longest bear market in history, we can actually turn around and have the longest bear market in history. So that means that during a bear market, a lot of companies that are not stable will never reach their all-time highs. So this is why it's very important when it comes to long-term investing. You know what you're doing, okay? And not only you know what you're doing, you can't really just say I'm gonna throw all my savings on a stock just because I believe the next bull run we're gonna go right back to the all-time highs. It doesn't work like that. So you gotta be very, very careful when it comes to investing. And this is why I'm gonna do a video on long-term investing and why some of you guys really just don't understand how it works. And some of you guys, if you do it, I just don't want you to put all your money into a coin or a stock. Okay, if you do it, it in my opinion, should be something that you can not worry about. Okay. All right, so let's go back to some questions. If you got any questions, type it in. So we're gonna end this very soon. Basically, right now, guys, we are going through right now, guys, is very, very critical. Some of you guys need to wake up. I think some of you guys think it's a game, what we're going through right now. I think it didn't hit some of you guys yet, okay? But a lot of people are getting laid off, okay? And I believe that this is just the beginning, and I believe this should wake up a lot of people, okay? Wake up a lot of people. These guys might be trying to wipe out the middle class, okay? This is why you really have to step up your game. Okay, when you come and you talk right about the stock market or anything like that, guys, you have to understand how things work. This is the time to step up your game, learn, build a skill, okay, because you're gonna need it. Because you're definitely gonna need it, guys. Let's look at some more questions. Then we go from there. People say why the market. You said people say why the market keep going up while news is negative. Well, the market is going up because we've been going down for a long time. So basically, you see how we dropping right now, dropping. We've been dropping for a long time. So yeah, eventually the market. You have to understand the news. Okay, news. Let me explain to you guys. News have nothing to do with the markets. Okay, let me say that again. News has nothing to do with the market. It's not has nothing to do with markets at all. Okay, so if we get bad news, this is why a lot of times when you see bad news come out, the market shoot up. Okay, last week I remember looking at a trader on YouTube. He went short because he knew that the job numbers was going to be negative, right? He went short and he got stopped out, right? And he couldn't believe why the market was going up and we had negative news. It's because the news and the market is not attached to each other, okay? A lot of times the news is actually baked in the chart already. A lot of times put like this, these guys know the numbers before the news come out. And they know that most people are trying to, if the news is negative, most people are trying to go short, okay? They know that. So they're not going to drop the market and make it obvious. This is not an obvious game. You have to understand you're dealing with the brightest guys on earth, okay? So they're not going to make it easy for anybody. So yes, the market is going up, but the reason why the market is going up, it has nothing to do with the news. It's just how the market flows, okay? Understand how the market, understand how the the chart, understand what's going on the chart, guys. The market moves in waves, so we can't just go straight down. We have to pull back up. So even while we're getting bad news, we pulling back because that's how the market moves. That's how we move. We move in waves. So understand that, guys. Now let's go back to some more questions. You said ticker L M&P is another dividend stock you're thinking about buying. Jason, do you swing trade or day trade or do anything like that? What's going on, Dom? What's going on, JA? All right. Shout out to everybody that's here. Appreciate everybody that's here. We basically looked at cryptos already. So basically on Bitcoin right now, we talked about how it is a possibility that Bitcoin could go right back to the lows, okay? Because we basically hit this breakout right here. In my opinion, if it went that low, I don't see why it's going to stop right here. Most likely, we're probably going to continue to go back down. Now, let's say that we do go back down. Remember, we have the halving coming in soon. So let's say that we go down right here and then the halving comes out, we can rally, okay? But that could be a fake rally. We'll see. But overall, we have this downtrend. We have to understand this downtrend is working, okay? So even if we do rally, even if we break to 2,000 and go right back to rallying again, we still have to basically overall break this whole structure, all right? So this whole Bitcoin right here, it is, like I said, this is going to be a long, in my opinion, a long, dragged out bear market. I told you guys before that this bear market could last 5 to 8, even 10 years. All right, it is what it is. Let's go back to some more questions. If not, we could definitely end this live stream. Shout out to everybody that's here. You said, is that a dead count bounce on the S&P 500? It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Okay, I'm definitely looking for new lows on the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and all these other indices. I'm looking for another low. Yes. Will that happen? We will see. I'm just basing everything on. This is when you can actually use fundamentals. Okay, not the news, but fundamentals. This is where you can actually combine fundamentals and technicals at the same time. Okay, I really don't do that much. Okay, but this is when you can actually do it, when you could combine fundamentals and technicals. Right, the fundamentals, right? What the fundamentals is telling us, basically, it's telling us that the economy is at a pause. That means that the momentum is not there. Okay, stock market is based on growth. Okay, so if we're not growing, guess what? If we're not growing, the stock market, okay, supposed to go down. Okay, period. So right now we are not growing. We at a standstill. We at a pause. A lot of small businesses are going to go out of business. A lot of big businesses are, they're getting hit hard. They're losing a lot of money, right? Especially, you have to understand, they have businesses, they have companies in China, okay? They have companies in China. So not only they getting hit in U.S., they definitely getting hit in China, okay? This is Q1. I believe Q2 is not baked in the chart yet. Okay, Q2 is not. I don't believe Q2 is baked in the chart yet. So I believe we have more downside. The chart is aligning up with the fundamentals. So I believe, yes, we most likely probably going to see another low. Okay. Now we can go all the way back down to this level right here. My next level right here on the Nasdaq. Let's continue to go down to look at some questions, and then if not, I'm gonna just call it a day. But shout out to everybody's here, guys. Make sure you stay safe out here. Make sure that you this is the time, guys. This is the time. There's no, guys, if you didn't believe me now, I'm sorry. If you didn't believe me before, this is the time to believe me. Okay. For all you guys that are buy and hold, home run guys, okay, because that's most of you guys are trying to hit some type of home run. Okay. If you're a buy and hold type of home run hitter, you're trying to hit some type of home run. You're trying to put $100 in a stock and hoping to make $1 million. If you're that type of guy, this is the time to listen to me now. If you have not listened to me at all, okay? Because if you put it like this, if you are not paying attention to what's going on, okay, this is the time to pay attention, because this is just the first stage, okay? The beginning. Things could get like real bad. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that things will recover, but how? Like, how can things recover that quick, okay, if we've been on pause for this long, okay? And if it does recover, it's going to be a fake recovery, okay? So let's say that the market decides to go back up, right? That's not real growth. You have to understand that that's not real growth. That's just the Fed pumping money. But at the same time, okay, you still have millions of people out of work, right? A lot of people are not, paying their bills. A lot of people are going to probably be, a lot of people are going to probably lose their homes. So even if we do go up, guys, you have to understand that's just a fake recovery. Okay? So eventually, okay, the numbers in the stock market is going to line up. Okay, and once it line up, we're going to drop more and more and more and more. Okay, a lot of people are going to get laid off, and this is the time to, understand, guys. You can't depend on nobody but yourself. Okay, let me say that again. This is the time to wake up and realize you can't depend on nobody but yourself. In order to do that, guys, you have to build some type of skill that allows you to generate money. Okay, this is not the time to be playing games. I know it was all fun and games when I used to go on my live stream 2018, laugh at the Moon Boys and people that buy and hold, hodl, whatever the case is. But this is the time to be serious, okay? And understand why I was trying to wake you guys up back then. This is why. Because when things rain, it pours, guys. And they will catch you off guard. A lot of people got caught off guard. Don't you know a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck? Now these guys are not even, getting a paycheck. So, what do you guys want to do? That $1,200, right, that the Fed is going to give us, I mean, how long that's going to last, okay? This is the time to wake up, guys. You have to wake up, okay? In my opinion, guys, if you're talking about any type of buy and hold right now, I don't think it's the time. Let's go to some more questions, and then we're going to get out of here. We shall looking to do more long trades, swing on the cryptos. Yeah, man, practice your skill, bro. Keep on practicing. Want to build up a profile, use the dividends for extra income to invest in more later into stocks. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that part. But you have to understand, okay, that if the stock market is not doing anything, right, or if they decide to lay people off, okay, what are you going to do? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, long-term investing is cool, right? It's cool, but it's not it. Okay. So I'm not saying to ditch your long-term investing. What I'm trying to help you realize is the main thing you should be worrying about right now, guys, is to understand how to make money now during these times. Long-term right now is not it. You can still work on it, okay? But your skills that you need to work on right now is skills that you don't have right now. You don't have skills that allow you to extract money from the markets daily. You need to work on that. Let's go back. You said, can you please look at Hertz? Hertz. I believe this is the ticker right here. What about it? What about Hertz? What about Hertz? Hertz looks Hertz. Hertz look hurt. Hadouken. What about hurt, bro? That joint look hurt. And you said Euro car? You said Euro what? Bro, I don't know all these tickets, bro. Let me see. I don't see that ticker. EUC. This right here. Yeah, I mean the car industry is gonna get hit. Think about it. If nobody's spending money, okay, it's gonna get hit. You know, I understand some of you guys think that a lot of these stocks are on sale. I understand the concept, but me personally, I wouldn't be looking at this stuff because it would be based on like, okay, is this company solid? Okay, because a lot of these companies are going to get wiped out during a bear market. So I can't really tell you anything about these companies. Okay, I can't give you like any good advice about anything because most of the charts that you guys when we look at, these charts are down. And yes, they can go back up. I'm just saying that for me personally, this could be a beginning of the bear market. So I wouldn't be looking at anything right now. Now, if you want to invest, go ahead. Me personally, I'm not looking at nothing right now. All right, so guys, you said that's your employee, okay? So guys, listen, I'm about to get out of here. Yeah, everything is good. You said any books that I suggest for trading? No, man. Forget about books. And I'm not saying that just because I have a course. I don't care if you don't get my course or not. You can go. I don't care. Where you get your information. But I believe when it comes to trading, you need something that that you can see. Books are okay. I'm not saying that books are not okay. You just need something. Trading is all about visual, right? You have to see. So I would just try to learn via videos. Okay, so get some, learn for some video. Like I said, I do have a course. You can check that out and below. But whatever you get your information, try to do videos because a book is going to sometimes just very hard to learn from a book, especially when you're trying to trade, because trading is a visual sport. It's almost trying to learn basketball by reading. I mean, if I'm trying to learn basketball, I'd rather look at tape versus me reading something. All right. But anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm about to get out of here. Be safe out here, guys. It's the time to basically get your situation right. If you want more information about what I do, just go to my description. But overall, guys, the markets look weak. Bitcoin and the stock market looks weak. I do expect some type of new low on both markets, so we will see. I will take this day by day, keep you guys updated, talk to you guys later, and please, guys, please have a great day. All right? Take care.